Hey, check this out, right? I'm I've been wanting to get on here, you feel me, record something, but I ain't been knowing what, you know what I'm saying? I'm so far removed from trying to be funny or trying to rap, excuse me, or sing or any fucking other thing that you would have on here, you know. But um it's a lot of stuff to go on in my life. There's a lot of stuff that I think about that might not actually go on. It might hypothetically go on. That could go on because hey, I'm 31. Uh, I had a hectic childhood growing up in the system and foster care and all that. I had a hectic young adult time in my 20s, going to prison, having kids, gang banging. That now that I'm 31, you could imagine, you know, it could be either way now. Shit, I'm not dead or in prison. You know what I'm saying? So I could have turned everything around and been successful, or I could have been worse and just went down the complete wrong path. You never know. That's what I'm gonna use this for, to just throw shit out there. And without letting people in on my life, I'm not gonna say anything is true. I'm gonna let you decide. Um, so this time I'm gonna talk about um, something that could or couldn't have happened. Let's just take it as a story. You know, I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's not. But um, this one gonna be about how um hypothetically I something that I went through. You know, hypothetically, allegedly. It's gonna be about how I always wanted to act. I always wanted to be an actor, but I never knew how. I'm in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? It would go through my mind like maybe I should just move out of town to Atlanta, to Cali or something, and just say fuck it and try to be one of them people that just jump off a cliff and get into Hollywood. I never knew how it was gonna happen. And I wanted to be able to make money off it, like not just be a starving artist out there. You feel me? But it's like I'm sure a lot of people have wanted to do that. So, I'm at a point in my life where I'm I know how to get a job, I know how to work, but I'm focused on, like most young black men in Cleveland, like we have one market, and that main market is industry, I should say. Work field is industrial, blue collar shit, warehouse, factories and shit like that. Machine operating and that kind of bullshit. And I've been doing that shit since I got out of prison, so about for 5, maybe 6 years now. And I told myself this year, after the last job I had, I was working in a warehouse. I told myself I'm done with that shit. I'm not doing that shit no more. You feel me? Like, and I had told myself that before, but when the situation arises and I need some money, I get caught in for a job, I take it and work it a little bit. But I never decided like, okay, I'm gonna retire from doing this type of shit, or I actually like doing this shit. No, I'm not meant to be in somebody's fucking warehouse, dusty ass warehouse, wearing down my joints and my bones and my feet. You feel me? Like laughing and joking with coon ass niggas and racist ass white dudes. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Getting paid chump change. I said hell no. I say, man, if I'm a work for anybody, punch any clock, it's gonna be in the entertainment industry. You feel me? Or it's gonna be in a fucking office. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, I told myself like, fuck it, this a chance I might never get into entertainment, but all these fucking office buildings, man, it's what it shouldn't be that hard to get into a fucking office doing an office job. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I really, what made me think about that is going to these temp agencies and see the motherfuckers that's working in the temp agency sitting at these desks is regular people like me. You feel me? So like I got to thinking like, damn, that might be a start if I can get in a temp agency. But again, my record is what supposedly stops me from working anywhere but a fucking dirty ass factory. So one day, and I'm gonna give a bio on myself and why these stories gonna be so, odd or different. You feel me? But long story short, I decided I'm not doing that type shit no more, and I decided I want to get in the office. Boom. What actually happened was I decided I want to become an actor. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. How can I get in a fucking movie? I'm trying to research shit, Google shit about theater, Cleveland Playhouse shit, Caramel shit. I'm seeing that. I'm just reaching out. Like when I get in my mode, in my zone, and manifesting, and what I want to do, shit, it it be like it's amazing to watch. You feel me? So boom, I find out they shooting a movie in Cleveland. They been shooting movies in Cleveland, right? So I call my sister in law. I know she put her kids through. She went to the performing arts school in Cleveland. She put her kids through it. Her kids wanted to be actors, so she was on some like manager, momager type shit. So I called her and asked her like, "Yo, I'm trying to get in. What I got to do? I heard they shooting a movie in Cleveland. How can I get on that motherfucking on that set?" And she tell me like the best way to get on a movie set is to become a production assistant. Okay, I've never heard that, but thanks. Right there, that was all I needed. Get to doing my research on production assistants. You feel me? I want to say either my sister in law. Yeah, I think my sister in law wound up giving me somebody's email on this movie set that they shooting in my city, and just says send a resume. Right now, that's sending a resume is some shit. Most niggas don't even want to fill out an application, let alone make a resume and send it. But I'm not most niggas, so that's what I do. Make me a resume. I have no experience on a fucking movie set or no type of film production, but where there's a will, there's a way. So I doctored up my resume much as I can. I put links and credits from shit I did on YouTube, you know, and put them links on my resume. A week later, I got a call back from the lead production people on this big budget Hollywood movie, right? That's being shot in Cleveland. Come in, we want you to interview to be one of the lead characters per uh personal assistant. Cool, let's do it. I come in. It's down the way, downtown in my city. You know what I'm saying? I go in there. It's a regular office building. I sit down. I meet with this lady. She a heavy set white lady, maybe Eastern European, probably could have been Jewish, who knows? Maybe Italian or something. She was heavy set. She was round like one of the M&Ms, but she was cool. She remind you of like Rosie O'Donnell or something. You dig? But uh, as soon as you go in, you could tell this is not a blue collar vibe. This is completely white collar. This is office. This is finesse. This is paperwork and emails and Xerox copies and that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Sit down with her. She seemed cool. It's a cool interview, you know. Long story short, it come down to the end of the interview. She told me I'm gonna be interviewing to be this actor's this new black actor. Not exactly new. He been in a lot of big movies, a lot of the big black movies in the past maybe 2 years, 3 years. No, in the past maybe 5 years. You know what I'm saying? He been doing movies. He and the cat younger than me. You did. So I'm gonna interview to be his personal assistant. She told me she began to call back within like 2 weeks to a month, right? So I'm like, damn, I forget about it. I ain't worried about that shit. You know what I'm saying? If she ain't, I'm type of motherfucker. If you don't tell me right there, and I ain't waiting. I ain't holding my breath. I'ma act like it ain't never happened and keep living my life. You did. Long story short, she wound up emailing me back. Can you come in and meet with the actor? This a month later. I come in, I meet with him. I'm already a huge fan of his. You feel me? So I'm seeing myself go from, hey, I got an idea. I don't want to fucking work in a warehouse no more or a fucking factory. I want to work in the office. I want to work around entertainment. I want to work in that type of vibe. You know, within a month later, I'm meeting with an actor that's making millions that been in all the top black movies. When I say all of them in the past 5 years, maybe. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't been in them, he's been in movies with actors who's actually all the big blockbuster black movies that he hasn't been in. He's been in movies with the actor that has been in those movies. If you dig what I'm saying, so meet with this dude. He exactly what I thought. Eccentric actor. You feel what I'm saying? Probably smoke hella weed. Cool dude. He had on like a black beanie, black leather jacket, black skinnies, maybe like some black Doc Martens or on some rocker shit, but just on some punk type, rebel type shit. You feel me? Boom. And I could tell he was up here with it. I could like I'm a deep thinker, so I could tell he was in his own fucking world. He was there. I feel like he only interviewed me because they told him he had to. It probably was in his contract or some shit like that. But long story short, after the interview, it was me and a black chick that was getting interviewed. Feel me? Heavy set black girl, you know what I'm saying? Seemed very cool and had that familiar vibe and like just a cool, cool heavy set chick that I would if it I had to pick between me and her, I would have picked her as my assistant. Why? Because women are more nurturing and they care about shit more. I feel like when it come to that, and I feel like she would have did better. She would have took better care of the nigga if that's what being an assistant was about. So, excuse me. I really ain't get my hopes up. I'm like, I know she gonna pick him. I know he gonna pick her. Boom. Fast forward. I'm waiting to find out. You feel me? I'm emailing and everything, not getting a response. Week after I emailed, which was like maybe a month after I actually interviewed with the actor, the lead production lady who I interviewed first time with, she tell me, um, she emailed me and say, "Can you come in? For work for next week." You feel me? Boom! I come in. I'm excited. I wind up. I'm not his personal assistant. I wind up actually just becoming office production assistant, meaning I'm working in the office. I'm making copies of the script. I'm going on Walmart runs and Office Max runs, and I'm Xeroxing shit, laminating shit. I'm doing everything from taking out the trash to going to pick up lunch and shit. But I'm running back and forth from set. I've met all these actors. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting all these executives, producers, and you dig what I'm saying? And it's like I'm looking and I'm like, man, I'm from Cleveland. When I'm on set and I'm looking and I'm seeing these dudes and it's a period piece. So they dressed in these clothes that's from, 50 years ago, 40, 50 years ago and shit. And I'm like, wow, you know, this is fucking deep. Like I put myself here just from knowing like I want to do something different. And maybe how I'm describing it right now don't give y'all the feeling because I right before this I got rid of my social media. Stay with me now. You're gonna hear that a lot. I got rid of my social media. As soon as I got rid of my social media, I start actually doing things. You feel me? Not saying I started, but immediately after I got rid of my social media, the things I was doing was things that I would have definitely put on my social media. I would have took a picture with all these actors on this movie set. You feel me? I'd have had all that. I would have took pictures of just shit to prove that I was on the script, everything. You feel me? And it's like, but at the time, I realized how of a benefit, how important it was to not. It felt better. The experience felt better knowing it's this for me. You know what I'm saying? I know my social media gonna be lit if I post it, but the feeling that I'm gonna get from my shit being so lit don't even nowhere near compares to the feeling of how much I like it. Fuck how many likes it can get on social media. None of those likes equal up to me experiencing and actually liking this shit. You did. I don't need no validation, but I know my shit would have been lit if I posted that shit. So, you know, um, that's just one experience, and it was just if anybody watching this that know what it is to be a production assistant on a big budget film, that's probably one of the most hectic jobs on the set because you liable to have to do anything. But let me tell y'all how crazy it is too. As a production assistant, it's almost mandatory that you have your driver's license, that you have a vehicle. But if you don't have a vehicle, you gotta have your driver's license. You feel me? Whole time I'm talking about whole time I'm there the whole week. I'm nervous that they gonna ask. First day I'm nervous that they gonna ask for my driver's license. I had just lost my ID, my driver's license, and it was suspended anyways. My license been suspended, but I had actually lost the physical copy to where I could actually show them my IDs to fucking get the job and do my tax paperwork. I came in there with no identification. I came in there driving my baby mama car because the only reason I don't even drive her car, but only reason she let me drive it because she was there sitting in the room when I said I heard they were shooting this movie and I said I'm getting on this movie set. So by the time she was there, she helped me do the resume. So by the time I actually got on the movie set and she seen it, she said, "Oh shit." She was kind of, you feel me? I ain't one of them I told you so type people, you feel me? So since she know that, she seen, okay, if this how I can help you, cause I seen you manifest this here. So the first couple days she let me see the car, but she had to work the last couple days. So the last couple days I just got there and let them know like I ain't gonna have a vehicle. They like cool. My supervisor, the lead production lady, like cool. You could see my rental because they ain't from here. All the people I was working with, I worked with about 4 or 5 production people. None of them was from Cleveland, maybe one of them, but they all have vehicles or rentals. You feel me? I'm the only one. The last couple days I didn't have my baby mama, my girl vehicle. She'd be so sorry I reference her as my baby mama, but my lady's vehicle. The last couple days I didn't have it. Everybody else was throwing me their keys to their rentals, assuming that I got my license, so they don't care. Well, you gotta have your license if you're a production assistant. We ain't gonna put you on the spot. For some reason they didn't. Who, by the grace of God, because I'd have been, I don't know what I had to freestyle or finesse my way out of that. But we already assume you have that. So here, you can take the keys to my rentals. I drove about 4, 5 different rentals in the last 2, 3 days I was there. You feel me? All over my city. You dig back and forth all over the freeway. That's what all I was doing. You feel me? And coming out of a dusty ass factory and being outside, riding around. When you working in them blue collar environments in the factories, you feel like you in prison. From the time you clock in to the time you get out. When you get out, the sun shining, you ain't seen the sun all goddamn day. You feel me? But doing this production assistant shit, I'm outside all day. I'm eating good. They paying for lunch, whatever I want to eat. I done ate the flyest shit. Barrios. I done ate motherfucking soup Susie's. All type of fly different shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit that I ain't never had. And they paid for it. You feel me? So it's like, it was one time somebody, and it was a black lady, one of the only black ladies I was working with. You feel me? She was in charge of like transportation and travel, I guess, flying the actors in and arranging for the rentals and hotel rooms and shit. But she needed me to help her go pick up the rentals and shit. And she asked like, "You got your driver's license?" I was like, "Yeah." It ain't know me though. And she was like, "Well, you better go grab it." You feel me? And I fake ran back in like I was getting it. You know what I'm saying? It ran back out and she didn't even ask to see it. She threw me the keys and you would have thought it was fucking gone in 60 seconds how we was going to pick up them cars and drive them to this hotel and go. The shit was so fucking fun. You feel me? Like, cause I'm a street nigga for real. Like, and street niggas, all we know when we think about getting a job, all we know is to do some hard labor shit. That's all we know. You feel me? But in reality, we don't want to do it. We just want to trap. You hear me? We just want to, we want to make money the easiest way. And there ain't fucking nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that? We come from motherfucking America, make you think that's the illusion. You gotta work, you gotta break your back to earn your living. You feel me? And then you could, I don't even know why that's some slave shit. That's some slave bottom of the barrel ghetto immigrant shit. Oh, you gotta break your back. You gotta sweat. You gotta slave. You feel me? To get anywhere. What? That's an illusion. You dig? That's an illusion. You know what I'm saying? It's work smarter, not harder. That's a real thing. And when I realized that, I was in the fucking office, kicked back, laminating some shit. Like, oh, this shit is real. Fucking one of the top black actors walk in the front door and introduce himself to me. Hey, how you doing? I'm Daniel. You know, I'm like, what's good? You feel me? Shake his hand. Cool dude, keep it moving. I really would have took a selfie with the nigga, all kind of shit. But that ain't the last time I'm gonna see him. You know, I know that, and he I know he know that too. He felt that. He probably feel like he seen me before or something. I don't know, but whatever the case may be, I'm gonna end that story right there. That's dope to me. If it was dope to you, I don't know. You decide if it was true or not. You dig? Peace, and I got a lot more shit. Gonna get a lot more salacious. One.